Wow, folks, what a great afternoon. Okay, friends, we know that it has rained for days, but there are 35 teams here to play because we now have artificial turf at the Frank White Jr. Sports Complex. I am Michelle Newman, Director of Jackson County Parks Plus Rec. I want to thank all of you for joining us here today. I mean, we really appreciate the fact that you're here to celebrate this new and exciting improvement to our player experience here at the complex. Look at this blue and brown and white. Don't you think it looks pretty spectacular?
Looks awesome.
Awesome. I love you. All right. Thank you. So before we begin, I want to take a moment to introduce the dignitaries that are here with us today. And I'm going to start with Jackson County Legislator Donna Payton. She is 2nd District at Large. Jackson County Legislator Vanessa Husky, 2nd District. I want to introduce the First Lady of Jackson County, Teresa White. Our CAO, and the woman that actually oversees the Parks Department, Miss Sylvia Stevenson. And Mackenzie Smith, you are here, and she is representing Rihanna Shaw, who is a Kansas City City Councilwoman. And now I want to give a huge shout out and thank you. Brian, will you please stand? To Brian Nowotny. He is the Deputy Director of Park Operations. And quite frankly, it was his time, his talent, and his knowledge that has seen this entire project through from the initial scope to opening day. So Brian, thank you so very much. Okay. With that, I just want to start by saying, in 1989, long before Frank White Jr. ever thought of running for Jackson County Executive, the decision was made to name this ballpark in honor of a man that led the Kansas City Royals to the World Series, 8-time Gold Glove champion, Frank White Jr. It is now my great pleasure to introduce the leader of our team, Jackson County Executive Frank White.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you all for being here. This is a great day. Great day for me. Great day for Parks Plus Rec. 2016, got with Michelle and Tina, and we sort of crafted out a vision for this park and what we could get done. We knew we couldn't get it all done at once, so it started in 2016 and it ended today with turf on our fields, which is going to enhance the playing experience of the players and also keep our standing as one of the premier places for people to play in our community. So I'm really excited about that. I'm excited that everybody, I mean, just great, look at all the kids here ready to go. We made some great changes here. At first we couldn't get the older boys here because we didn't have enough baseline. So now we can go to full 90 feet and we get more games, and it's been awesome to watch this project come together. It's really just kind of neat for me because I'm kind of choked up because because it's kind of hard to have your name on something and you still be walking around, you know. So same thing I felt when they built the statue at the stadium. I said, you know, it's kind of weird to have a statue. Now you got to be good the rest of your life. But I think it's just great when a great plan comes together, and when that plan comes together with that project and it's finished on time, on budget. That is a great feeling for me. And you know, I'd like to go back and I'd like to thank Legislator Jalen Anderson, who's not here, Legislator Jeannie Lauer, and also Legislator Charlie Franklin. It's that past legislature that really made sure that we had the funding in order to get this done, and it just shows that when you work together, you're a lot stronger. And I want to thank you guys for helping me with that vision and getting this done today. I'd also like to thank my staff. I got a very small staff, but they work very hard. Sylvia Stevenson, Marshana Smith is our public information officer. Sylvia's my chief administrative officer, and they work really hard. And they let me throw out my visions to them, and then they work hard to try to make it happen. And they did a great job on this project. I also like to thank Michelle Newman and Parks Plus Rec, that department. You guys have done a tremendous job, as you always do, and you've done a great job in using your vision for this project. And Michelle is very meticulous, and she's on this side, and she's very meticulous, and she makes sure that things get done in a fashion that she thinks our county would like to see them done. So I just want to thank everybody for helping me improve my vision for our county, and also I want to thank Mid-America Sports. You guys have done a tremendous job. You guys have done it in a short period of time, and as I said, you guys brought it on time, on budget, and that's great for our taxpayers. So thanks again for everybody coming this afternoon. Players have a great time, coaches have a great time, and I'm enjoying this afternoon. So thank you very much.
And Frank White, we also want to thank Measure Limits. Also want to thank you for doing this for us, because can I tell them something to everybody?
Sure.
Because they need to know this. The last 5 years have been the worst 5 years of our softball league ever. We've had 5 players. See that dugout right there? I had a friend of mine actually went into that dugout, hit his head, and passed out on the ground with the dirt for from our tournament here in softball. Now that they have this, I really do appreciate it, and I thank you, Special Olympics.
Thank you for being here. Oh, thank you.
A lot.
Oh, thank you so much.
Because now my team will not get hurt, will not have any issues of falling on the ground, getting hurt when we go on bases or anything, and it helps my team out, which is the mixers and the bowlers, to be able to practice better and everything when it comes to season.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That's all right.
Thank you. Member of our special
I'd say our special pops, they do a great job here, and we've been knowing each other for 5 years. He's with 6 years, okay. So he's with Job One, and so if you ever want to support Job One, you guys will really be impressed with the work that they do down there.
And if you guys want to come out to our second tournament, it'll be in August, and it'll be here at the Fenway Field, and he always comes out to support us, and we need all the support we can get from everybody to win our games.
Well, that sounds like a date. Sounds like a date in August. Thank you so much.
And I will let him know when our next tournament, our second tournament is in August, so you guys will know.
All right, it's a date. Thank you.
Yep.
So I am thrilled to bring this exceptional woman to the podium. As project manager, without question, Tina Spallo literally hit a home run. And she has been integral to the success of this project since the very beginning. Please give a huge round of applause to Tina Spallo. She is our superintendent of recreation here at Jackson County Parks Plus Rec, and really the lady that is responsible for all this.
Thank you, Michelle. Wow, what an introduction. Because I always feel like I do nothing without the recreation division that I have the honor of supervising every day. And a lot of those individuals are here today. I'd like for everyone that works in recreation to please stand up, and so that we can recognize you. Come on, guys, don't be shy.
There you go.
Especially Robert Hammond, he's our foreman. And Scott Hall runs all of the leagues out here and is integral in making sure that this park is full every weekend with tournaments. So thank you, gentlemen, so much. And we couldn't do it without you. So like Frank said, back in 2016, we had a vision. And that vision was to bring a better playing experience to you. And so we embarked on a journey, and that journey has come to fruition today. I'd like to point out some of the things that we've done around the park since 2016. So in 16, we replaced fences. We installed 40-foot dugouts. We placed 27-foot player benches into those dugouts and replaced them with the canopies, which is basically doubled the size of our dugouts. And we also laid all new concrete on the outside of all of the backstops. We installed the new shade structures, which I know that you enjoy. These folks that are sitting in the bleachers right now, you come out here every weekend and they're huddled underneath those shade structures. So they really meant a lot to the spectators and fans that come out and spend their weekends here at the Frank White Sports Complex. We also did some, things sort of behind the scenes. We did some restroom upgrades. Well, who doesn't like to go into a nice restroom, right? Mm-hmm. So we were able to finish some of the restroom upgrades and offer some cleaner and newer amenities to those restrooms. Then in 2018, we installed our batting tunnel, which is right down the alley between 1 and 2. And that was a great opportunity for teams to come out in the evenings and just use it for batting practice and whatnot. And also, during the tournaments, a coach can bring a kid over there and they can practice some pitching and do some coaching at the batting tunnel. The spectator bleachers that are under those nice shade structures are all brand new also. And we were lucky to be able to install those. They'll hold, up to 40 people. And they're very nice and safe for everybody because they have the backs on them and then they have the handles. So they're just fantastic. Now, 2021, we got on second base. Let's say that we got on second base and we installed our new LED light system, and that has just brought a whole new player experience to this park. The quality of lighting that we can offer. Not only to our baseball teams, but all of the hundreds of adult softball teams that play here on a regular basis also. So we are very happy to get that lighting system. And then this year, we finally hit that home run and we installed the turf, but we also were able to install brand new scoreboards so that the teams can keep track of their runs, and I know the umpires appreciate that also. So, all of this is possible because of our county executive. Without his dedication to the Parks Department, and not just in this ballpark, you guys, Mr. White, he supports us in every endeavor that we undertake within our Parks Department. So thank you so much. We truly appreciate it. And again, thanks for being here today. And we can't wait to see you come back and experience baseball and softball at its highest level. Thank you. Michelle?
Folks, we have had another dignitary join us today. Duran McGee, he is chairman of our Jackson County Legislature. Duran, give a wave. Thank you so much for coming out. We really, really appreciate your and all of the legislator support that are here today with us. So, I mentioned earlier that it has rained for days, okay? So, literally, it was the 9th inning. It was the bottom of the 9th on Thursday, and it was still raining. But you know what? Fortunately, we had an all-star closer that was going to seal this win for us. Mid-America is not just a good contractor. Mid-America is a great contractor. I want you to know that their team stayed here till 1 o'clock Friday morning. They got here at like 6, they stayed till 1 in the morning, and then they were back Friday morning again at 6 in the morning to make sure we could play this tournament and have this ribbon cutting today. So please join me in welcoming the president of Mid-America Golf and Landscape, who is the general contractor on this state-of-the-art project, Kirk Greco.
Wow, what a difference just a few short months makes. The day that we had the groundbreaking ceremony, it was nothing like this for those of you that have been here before. What a transition. Again, my name is Kurt Grego. I'm the president of Mid-America Golf as well as Mid-America Sports Construction. And I can't tell you how proud we are to be a part of this project. We are a Jackson County based business, and as a company that our primary line of business is developing and redeveloping complexes like this all over the country. We understand the investment that it takes to complete a project like this. And I don't mean just a monetary investment, I also mean a political investment. The county has invested not only in all of the teams that are here today, as well as teams that will play here for many years to come, but it's also investing in the community. And what I mean by that is that the community will also prosper from this investment with all the additional teams that are going to want to come and play at this complex. We've done these type projects in the past, and it's amazing at just the overall sense of community it brings, as well as the sense of want to come and be a part of this. So I'd like to thank my team, like you said, for being so dedicated and staying the course and being just true to what we said we'd do, that we'd pull this off in time. Thank goodness we did. The weather wasn't our best friend, but we did get to complete it. I'd like to thank the county for entrusting us to bring this project, like Frank said, on time and in budget. It's really important to us that we were a part of it, and I'd just like to thank you all again for allowing us that. Thank you.
Thank you, Kurt. I am now so pleased to introduce a real friend and supporter of Jackson County Parks Plus Rec. Charlie has championed this project since the beginning. He attended our ribbon cutting. He has joined us today to support us in opening day. And so please welcome the chairman of the Land Use Committee who oversees Parks Plus Rec. Come on up, Charlie. Jackson County Legislator, Charlie Franklin.
I'm going to be slightly repetitive here, but I didn't know what everybody else was going to say. On behalf of the Jackson County Legislature, I'm honored to be here today for the ribbon cutting of the new blue and brown synthetic turf on 5 infields and the 5 newly installed LED wireless scoreboards. Here at the Frank White Jr. Sports Complex, over 2,000 games are played each year. These new state-of-the-art amenities and upgrades will ensure these fields are here for future generations to enjoy. I played on these fields 35 years ago. They were great then, and they're even better now. I was here when John Sherholtz and several of them dedicated the field to Frank White. I'd like to say a special thanks you to the Parks Plus Rec Department under the leadership of Michelle Newman and County Executive Frank White and the administration for completing this on time and on budget. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you, Charlie. Do you know who has hosted literally hundreds of tournaments here at this Frank White Sports Complex? Ron is the owner of Sports America. It is the baseball and softball. He is the baseball and softball tournament organizer who has offered USSSA tournaments at this complex for the last 20 years. Please put your hands together for our final speaker today, Mr. Ron Ring.
Wow, this is just so amazing for me. I want to be the voice of the coaches and the players, and I want to be the voice of all the ones that are out there right now enjoying these fields and thanking you all for what you've done here. Because never did I think in my wildest dream, Frank, that I'd be standing on this field today. I mean, it just is amazing. And to the legislator and to the Parks Plus Rec, Tina, your staff, phenomenal. And to Frank and to everyone here that's made this possible for us. I can't thank you enough for the players, for the coaches, and for all the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of players that are going to play here for many years. So with that, I just want to thank you for them.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So if I could invite Tina and Frank back up to the podium. So ultimately, as you see these two fine teams that are flanking this field right now, I would like to introduce them. Okay, to, I guess it would be your left, we have the Eagles 12 and under, their coach Steve Hall. Let's give a big shout out for the Eagles. And to your right, we have the 643 KC Blue 12 and under, Coach Chad Hudson. So as a way to say thank you to the teams for helping us with our great celebration today, each one of the members of the team have picked a ticket, okay? And we've got them in these two separate boxes here, and ultimately one member of each team is going to receive a Frank White autographed baseball. Yeah, and a picture. And a picture with this 8-time Gold Glove guy right here, okay? So, Tina and Frank, do you want to pick? I'll step back.
Okay.
This is for the Eagles.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Read the number.
Number 126244.
Right. All right. Come on up. What's your name? Trey Soul? Yes. Okay, this is Mr. Trey Soul.
Right on, Trey.
Jeff, are you going to get a photo?
Yeah, just stay right here. We'll get you a
one more to go.
Okay.
We'll just wait. Okay, Frank, here we go.
Got one more to go?
Yep.
Okay.
Reach in there and get one
Oh
out.
my goodness. See if I can shock someone.
Yeah.
Number 126257.
That's me, 5'7".
All right. Oh, we got a catcher coming up here. What's your name? Zane Welsh.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go, Michelle.
Excuse me, Frank. You want to present it to Zane?
Thank you.
All right.
Nice to meet you. Let's take a photo. You guys.
This is Mr. Zane Welsh, obviously the catcher. So why don't you step right over here and get a picture? Get in the middle of them, Frank, here?
There we go.
That would be great.
Big smile right there.
Big smile.
Good to see the.
Go, guys.
Thank you, players. And I understand you're going to have a heck of a game once we give you this field back, okay? So with that, I think we'll go ahead and we'll have the ribbon cutting.